what's growing on. So this is the garden goddess here reporting from the backyard, the struggle bus. I am still in the process of getting everything set up. I have officially decided where I want to put all my garden beds. So now I'm in the process of making them, which is awesome. It is a pain in the butt trying to fill these garden beds with soil, though. It's just so expensive. And I know, like, it's something that has to be done. And if I do it well now, then I won't have to worry about it later. But it's just been a process. So today I'm going to walk you through how to make raised garden beds. But first, see my dog. He loves this new big backyard. I swear. He's like a kid in the candy store. Thought he was about to hit me. Anyways, first let me go over the mistake I made, okay? Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Okay, guys, what you are looking at is pressure treated wood. Yes, I did it. This bed I thought was going to be amazing. I was reading up on pressure treated wood and realized that they kind of changed the standards, that the stuff in it isn't as horrible. But last time I used cedar planks, but this time I wanted to use I used cedar fence picket, excuse me. This time I wanted to use something thicker. I was trying to find something cost effective, and I decided to do it. Now, this is going to be a row of 4 8x3 garden beds. The bed that we're going to make today is going to go all the way back there by the fence. And as you can see, I corrected my mistake. So this is what the final product will look like. So I made 2 already, but I saved 1 so I can make it with you guys. But y'all, it's just me by myself, right? So I get these 8-foot 12 by 10s. So, wait, is it 12 by 10? 10 by 2 by 8. That's what these are. Whatever. I get 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. And then I asked the guy to give me 2 10 by 2 by 6 foot long. But he gives me 2, and then I was going to cut it in half, and that was going to be the ends because it's supposed to be 8x3, right? Well, he cuts a 12 by 2 by 6. So let me move this rake. So what happens is this end is significantly taller than the other end, which is ghetto, but whatever. Guys, don't get me wrong, this will be used. But the other problem is when I put my garden beds together, where we started is where I put them together, and then I just drag them over here, right? Because I wanted to put them together on a level concrete surface. When I say this is the heaviest thing in the world, so even if I wanted to use this with non-pressure treated wood or whatever, it was so heavy, I still think I pulled my shoulder out. So while this is a great, way to go if you're trying to save money, and then create something that's long-term, a little bit thicker, this might be what you want to do. I'm not anti-pressure treated, but with cedar, I just don't have any worries. It's like I don't have to think about that. I don't have to think about what's leaking into my food or anything. And there's so much going into gardening and creating this new garden space. I just didn't want to think about that. I'm just going to use my cedar pickets. They're not as thick, but who cares? I don't care anymore. This has been a pain in the butt, and I'm going to fix it today. And I'm going to use this bed, but I refuse to make the rest of my beds in my garden with this because it's heavy. Dude messed it up, getting me the right size. And yeah, I'm an adult. I should have checked it, but I didn't. And it is pressure treated, and I'm going to show y'all the cost to make this bed was actually less expensive than this. So let's go look at that, and then we'll jump into making them. All right, so this is my receipt from Home Depot. This is everything that I need for 3 garden beds. It turned out to be $129.60. If you divide that into three, it's about $43 each. That could go up or down depending on sales tax in your area, but you really can't beat that. The pressure treated garden bed was about $50, which at the time I thought was great until I realized the cedar was way cheaper. And so, it's not the wood, because it's a fence picket, is not as thick as the pressure treated, but I like the look, and we are trying to save money. So essentially, for one garden bed, what I use, and this will differ if you want different sizes, but I had to get 6 of the 8 foot cedar 8 foot cedar fence pickets, because they are going to be 3 fence pickets high each. And then for the ends, what I got was 6 foot long cedar fence pickets, and I had them cut it in half. So for one, you would need 2.5 whole cedar fence pickets, but since I was doing 3, I didn't have to worry about that whole half thing. Anyways, you could get even more use if you just did them 2 feet, because Home Depot cuts. Also, so to join the ends together, I know this is not cedar, I know this, but I'm just using these stakes. They're 18 inches long. They're exactly what I need. This is the cheapest route to go. I mean, cheap as possible, and I'm really trying to save money, because filling these beds with soil, guys, is no joke. It really is expensive. And so, yeah, the cedar pickets are probably going to last longer than these stakes. Push come to shove, I replace the stakes. Not a big deal. And then you'll have to use wood screws. I used all of my old ones. I had to buy a new bag. And then, of course, you will also need a drill. All right, so I'm just gonna speed along through this and just let you all watch me and listen to some really cool music, and you'll just kind of see how I put it together. There's really it's about to be filled with dirt, guys. I've seen some videos that are very particular about how they put everything together, whoop-de-whoop. That might be a big deal to you. It's not a big deal to me. I can already tell you these screws are bottomed way too long, so they're sticking through the inside. This is not a professional job. I did the same exact thing with my other garden beds. They last me at least 3 years. I'm sure they'll last the new homeowner, another 3 years. We're just putting this together. I'm really just trying to get this done, and I would love to try and put the soil in there, but I gotta go pick it up today. So that is what all of the amendments to the compost that I'm putting in there, but that is a whole nother video. Anyways, hope you guys enjoy this. I will see y'all back in a second. Okay guys, so one pro tip is to make sure your drill is charged before you start. So we're going to take a quick pause. I am about to go charge my drill. I also have a special friend whose grapefruit vine I am about to put in, and I will come back. Hopefully it will not be dark. If it is dark, I'm still going to get this video done. No, we getting it done. I'll be back. right, and that is our garden bed. So let me go into a little bit more detail about what I did. Pretty much, you have the stake right here at the end, and then each board got one nail on each end. So I just did one nail. It's in there pretty good. Same thing over here, one nail. You want to make sure that your nails are kind of staggered so that they're not hitting each other. I mean, once again, this is nothing cute or pretty, because as you can tell, I bought my nails too long. That is not cute at all, but it will get the job done. And it is going to be important with a bed this long, 8 feet long. You are going to want stakes in the middle. I don't see this wood drying out, but when wood does dry out, it starts to bow and stuff like that. So this just helps keep it in place. I could have done 2, but I decided just to do 1. On my other beds, I just ended up, I didn't do this on my 7-foot beds at the other house. So I used rebar stakes in the ground, because after I put soil in, I noticed the soil will start bowing the walls too. And so just put those in. Once again, nails are too long, but this is just going to be soil. One other thing to note, oh my gosh. So one of the stakes broke apparently, and I'm just screwing along, just putting stuff in. Didn't even notice until I got to this top board. So the way that I have this in here is I just nailed this board directly into this board, this top one. It's not the best way to do it because it's not as stable. I mean, you can do it that way, but having something right here in the corners just helps stabilize the whole thing, keep it together. But yeah, that's our garden bed. Super quick, easy, and cheap. All right, so we are done with our garden bed. Thanks for coming along with me. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe, turn on the notification bell. I love you guys. Finished just in time for sunset. Really pretty sunset back there. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye.